Alright, Friday, April 12th. Alright, today was a very interesting day today because, well, this is going to be a long video because I made a whole bunch of mistakes. Well, I only made one mistake today, but we'll get into that later. So, alright, so the first 3 minute opening candles were the minute candles. We got 1, 2, 3 here. So the top of the candle resistance area was 515.28 on the 1 minute chart. The bottom was 514.08. Same thing translates over to the 3 minute chart here. The first 3 minute candle was a big old wide candle. This guy had a range of like $1.20. So, according to the rules, the play was calls on this candle right here. And that is where I got in. And as you can see, the market is still open now, and we're pushing down pretty hard right now. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and let the 1 minute catch up with the charts on the 3 minute side. Now, I took my calls here, and they were looking good on this guy right here. We were approaching, trying to make some money, but then this little sideways action here happened. Forex Factory told me that there was going to be a consumer sentiment number that came out at 10 o'clock. And as you can see, at 10 o'clock, this is what happened. All right. Now, my stop loss was at a 11% target, and I did get stopped out on my calls. Now, I'm going to bring this over right here so you can see exactly my trade history for today. All right, don't let this scare you. It's pretty simple to understand, but at 9:45 I bought the 516 calls, 442, and I got 3 contracts. Those guys closed, I got stopped out at 10:15. So remember that, 9:45 and 10:15. All right, let me slide this guy out of the way. All right, 9:45 trigger to get in on calls. 10:15 I got out on this candle here. I got stopped out. Now, seeing that I was approaching getting stopped out, I decided, hey, we broke the line here for the support area, so let's grab some puts. And that's what I did. All right, so I got my puts at 10:12. All right, so I got 2 of them, so they filled 10:12. But the crazy thing happened. As soon as I bought those guys, I immediately sold them within the same second. I mean, it just happened instantaneously. I bought them for 561 and sold them for 559, and I'm like, wait a minute, why did that happen so quick? There's no way that 6% target would have reached so quickly. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe it was a glitch or whatever. So I did it again. This time I bought a little bit further out of the money. They were a little cheaper to make sure that I didn't make the same mistake. And I got them again and bought them for 382 and sold them for 380. I'm like, okay, something is absolutely wrong here. So we set the trading room down, and I called Thinkorswim, and I was like, hey, what's going on? What happened to this order? And the guy explained to me when I pulled up my OCO bracket order, instead of having a 6% target on those puts, I had a negative 6% target. So that's why they immediately sold at the market and got me out. Now, granted, I didn't lose a whole bunch of money on those 2 trades, but I did lose money. The good thing, though, I did fix my mistake on my OCO bracket order. So, lesson for all of us that are using OCO bracket orders, make sure that our targets, whether that's a stop loss target or a profit target, are at the right correct percentage. Now, with that said, I went back in and made sure all of my OCO brackets order was set properly, and then at 10:34, which would be between this candle and this candle, I grabbed some more puts because we're still below the line, and to make sure that everything is correct, I only did one contract, and I bought them for 407 and then sold them for 432 at a 6% target within 2 minutes. So I got my OCO brackets order correct. So I did lose money today. Um, I learned a valuable lesson today as well. So I'll chalk my money lost today to paying my tuition to the market to make sure that I don't make these mistakes in the future. So I have to do my math for this week. I think it was overall a profitable week, but not by much. But anyway, still profitable. I took a loss from yesterday's gains, but I'm okay with that because I learned a valuable lesson, and I'm happy that this day of trading is over. So I'm going to turn the computer off and go focus on spoiling a grandbaby this whole entire weekend. Any thoughts or questions, just get with me later and we'll chat. Have a great weekend. I apologize for the long video.